Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Flammy, and in this episode of RayDK, I'm gonna be reacting to a comeback from about 3 months ago by the group CIX called Jungle. And yeah, just before I started doing this video, I actually found out that they're actually gonna be having a comeback in the next few days or something like that, because there is a teaser video released yesterday. So I guess it's a perfect time to react to their last comeback. But yeah, I don't really have much expectations going into this because I haven't really listened to CIX that much. I think I've reacted to them once or twice maybe, but at the time there were some groups who were like post 101 kind of groups or like X1 whose music didn't really appeal to me that much. I feel like it was too bland and too uninteresting for me. And I think I felt exactly like that for CIX as well. But this time I'm gonna get into this with a completely different perspective on things, because I feel like I've become a little bit more open-minded, especially this year. So yeah, I still slightly expect to not like it, but if that doesn't end up being the case and I actually really like it, I feel like it's gonna make me like it even that much more, because it managed to break through any prejudices that I had for this song. So yeah, before we get into it though, I just want to tell you, if you end up enjoying this video, I would really appreciate it if you go over to my Patreon and subscribe over there at any of the tiers that I've created, because that would really help me out and help out the channel and allow me to do more of these videos and much more frequently. But if you don't want to do it, don't feel guilty or anything like that. It's completely up to you if you want to do it. And there are other ways you can help me out as well, like checking out my stories over on Wattpad, and maybe because of that deciding to support me. Liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it are also some great ways to help me out. So yeah, it's up to you. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into what you came for, the reaction. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, what the hell? Is he in a bat of gold? Oh, I like the skull in the sky. Already some very interesting visuals in this music video. I just hope the song delivers. Some really good vocals. Okay, I really like the vocals already. Okay, the drop better be really good, because it's really building it up a lot. Okay, definitely did not go where I expected it to, but I still for some reason like it. I think I've genuinely opened up my mind about different kinds of K-pop songs this year. I've talked about it already in the last few videos, so I don't necessarily want to repeat it, but I will talk about it a little bit after the reaction. I definitely like the visuals of the music video. You know, they're giving me some Astro vibes. Definitely more darker kind of music, but they definitely feel very reminiscent of Astro. Which is a group that I've reacted to quite a lot, and I kind of stopped doing reactions to them a few months ago. so I probably should get back to that. If any of you are Astro fans, comment down below if you want me to continue with my reactions to Astro. Damn, the visuals in this music video are crazy. Honestly, I'm really surprised by how much I actually like this. Still, not my favorite song or anything, but I'm enjoying this. Like, I'm not bored, I don't think it's bland. It actually keeps my interest going. Okay. Is there anything else? Okay, there is. So, before I say exactly how I feel about this song, or at least mention a few things, I do want to explain what I mean by the fact that I feel like I've become a little bit more open-minded about K-pop songs this month for some reason. Because I became a K-pop fan in 2016. Back then, I listened to almost any kind of K-pop song. Like, it doesn't matter whether it was a cute song, a hard-hitting song, some kind of a mess. Like, I listened to pretty much anything that sounded catchy to me. But I feel like in the years following that, like especially in 2019 and 2020, I kind of pushed myself into this specific niche of K-pop song that was basically the kind of music that Stray Kids and ATEEZ release, where it's mainly very hard-hitting with tons of rapping and that are very fast-paced and energetic, like the very maximalistic kind of K-pop songs. I don't know why exactly I pushed myself into that niche, but I did. Those were the kinds of K-pop songs that I listened to the most. Occasionally I would listen to a different kind of song as well, but the songs I listened to the most during that time were always those. Like, even if I tried to branch out into different kinds of K-pop songs, I just for some reason didn't really feel like listening to those songs as much. Like, whether it's because they didn't really have that much of a replayability to them, I don't know, but those were the kind of K-pop songs that I listened to the most. So I feel like I kind of became, I don't know, disgusted at any K-pop song that isn't that, and I kept criticizing any K-pop song for not living up to the expectations that I had for that specific kind of K-pop song. So if a song was much too slow, even though it works as a slow song, I would complain that it's too slow. But for some reason, I feel like in this month, whether it's because the releases, the music releases have genuinely changed, like there has been some kind of a shift in K-pop music for this year, I don't know, but for some reason, I'm enjoying the songs not being exactly like how I've loved them for the last like 2 years, like the very maximalistic kind. Because like the last few comebacks, like Gravities, what was the other one? Wanasis as well, and the music videos that I reacted to before this one, because I've still not edited those. All of these songs have had some elements, or a lot of elements, of this hard-hitting style of music that I love the most. But weirdly enough, I've actually enjoyed the melodic parts of those songs the most for some reason. So yeah, for some reason I've actually stopped. Like, I don't really even feel like criticizing the songs for not really living up to this hard-hitting, rap-heavy kind of style. I don't know why. And I feel like that is the reason why I actually enjoy this song, even though it's still from like 2020. But yeah, I feel like that's why I actually enjoyed it. And still, I can see some ways that it could be a little bit more interesting to me while still keeping the idea of the song going. Like, with a lot of these songs, I feel like the instrumental is not interesting enough for me, and especially in this one, it is a little non-existent in the first half of the song, but I actually kind of like that more than the second half. But I'm gonna talk about it more when we get in the second reaction. But yeah, I enjoy it. I genuinely enjoy it. It's still not gonna be my favorite song or anything, but the fact that I enjoy it and it's relatively different from the kind of stuff that I listen to the most, I kind of love that. I don't know why I've become so much more open-minded, but I'm glad that I am, because it allows for more entertaining reactions, as it does for more enjoyment out of listening to K-pop. So yeah, let's get into it again before I say anything else in 3, 2, 1. I really like the visuals in this music video. Some of the best visuals I've seen ever. Especially, I love the skulls. Yeah, the vocals here in the beginning, I loved. I wish the whole song was like this. At least half of it is like this. But I wish the whole song was actually like this. Either that or the drop during the chorus actually hit hard. And yeah, the chorus is still good. I think it still works with the song. It's just, for me personally, I would definitely loved it if it was a harder drop. But it still did a pretty good song regardless. They also have some pretty powerful choreo. Sometimes this kind of dancing that is very theatrical, like where, or should I say dramatic, the very dramatic dancing could come off a little bit annoying, especially if the song isn't a song that I personally vibe with, but I think it works in this one. I'm glad that they're also keeping the instrumental pretty interesting, because in a lot of these kind of songs, I feel like the weakest part of them is the instrumental, and I still feel like they could have made it even more interesting, but what they've done, I actually like. And yeah, this is some pretty good rapping as well, but I wish there was more of it, and it was a little bit more spread out, not all packed at the end of the song. Okay, so after the second listen, my opinion didn't change that much. Maybe it became a little bit more catchier, but it's still pretty much the same. It's a solidly good song, honestly. I think I will end up listening to it a decent amount, but it's not my favorite song or anything like that, so don't get me wrong. I like it, but I'm not in love with it, you know? It's a solid casual listen kind of song. And yeah, I just want to say, if you are interested in me checking out the album that this came from, comment down below so I know, because at this point, it's just impossible for me to keep up with album reactions for every single K-pop comeback. So from now on, what I'm going to be doing instead is, unless I personally have an interest in checking out an album of a group, I'm gonna wait for you guys to comment in the videos whether you want me to check those albums out or not. So if you're interested in me reacting to the album that this came from, comment it down below. And that would apply as well to their newest comeback. That is probably gonna happen in the next few days. Yeah, in terms of the rating for this song, I think I'm gonna give it a 9.1 out of 10. And I already explained why. Like, it's a very enjoyable song, surprisingly catchy for me, because it's kind of different from what I listen to most of the time, or at least used to listen to most of the time. And it's just surprisingly catchy, you know? But it's still not mind-blowingly good to me, so I don't really feel like giving it more than that. I could even give it as low as like an 8.9 out of 10, but I feel like combining the song itself, which is about an 8.9 out of 10, with the music video, which is very visually appealing. Like, I love all the visuals in the music video with the skulls and everything, and a very powerful choreo, I think it deserves an above a 9 out of 10 as a whole. So yeah, I'm giving it a 9.1 out of 10. And yeah, I now definitely have more of an interest in checking out their incoming comeback. Because until this point, as I mentioned before, and as you can see in my reactions from a long time ago, I'm sorry about the quality from back then, I just didn't really have that much of an interest in this group. I found them bland and uninteresting, and now I'm definitely more open to them, you know? So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you end up enjoying my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!